Hello, Neanderthals, and welcome back to the Cro-Magnon Cave. Today, we're playing some more Lonestar. We were victorious on our last run and unlocking the Spacewalker. Starts with 3 swap, allowing you to swap unit positions during battle. So let's try it out. We are on Ascension 2 on the Shielder, but we will get back to that here shortly. We have unlocked our first set of random talents, and oh, that's what those were last episode. I was thinking they were extra treasures. They're random talents we unlocked. So we have Master Collector Dango at the start of the battle. For every 4 treasures you own, generate an energy. The way I play, I think this is a good way to go. In another shop call, so we can get extra treasures that way. At the start of the battle, add 3 power to the central attack unit. This is good for a power build. Add 6 max HP as well. Pretty good. Meditator Grey, Treant. And then Uncle Faction Veto, Human. They have helpful advice, gaining 2 matching units, and then 6 max HP as well with extra armor. Let's try out the energy collector. Entry confirmed. Please confirm that your information is accurate. The Bounty Hunter Association wishes you all the best and return as a legendary hunter. I never read that. That's a cool little blurb there at the first onset of your adventure. Spaceship Criminal Lazy, but spelled with a 2. Danger level henchman. Lazy is a lazy thug who insists on using a fully automated loading spaceship even during robberies. Countdown, add 6 strength. Countdown, 3, add 11 strength. So yeah, he just doesn't even load energy. He's just doing his thing. The unique features of Spacewalker is that you can swap units during battle. By dragging or clicking, you can move units to other positions, consuming 1 swap point. The swap will be restored after each battle, so use it freely in every battle. So this character is a lot more about putting your units in the right places to not take any damage. The orange core has more power, the blue core has a little power, and the white core is just basic, and on load generate an energy of an upgraded color. So we can upgrade our 3 and then deal 4 and 3, turning into 10. We could also move our white core, but I don't like to waste energy on non-powered cores. Since he's only attacking the top and bottom, we can also switch this down low. But we do need to upgrade an energy so we can load the top. I do wish it was more, but that is okay. This should be a fine turn. I think we should be able to take him out next turn. I don't want to waste the energy just yet. He is dealing 11 in the middle. If I slide down, I can put 4 in there to make it 6. Move this up, put 5 in to win the lane. And then I'll move up my white core so that we can actually finish him off. Perfect damage there. No, automated cannons are the future. 3 star coins of fuel, and let's choose a unit. When attack units of the same lane add power, add 2 strength to this unit. Resonance core. Theft core. When swapped with an attack unit, clear all energy from the swapped unit and reload it to this unit. That's interesting, but I'm not sure what the value in it is. Ooh. We have something that does something that's an attack core and we swap it. We still get the benefit of what it does when it's loaded, I think. Let's upgrade our swap amount, I think. Lose 2 max HP to gain 2 max swap. I think that's worth it, for sure. Spaceship Bulwark, Criminal Ryan. Danger level henchman. Going for strength is Ryan's entire spaceship philosophy, but unfortunately this poor guy can only afford disposable armor. Take 1 damage, then destroy self. I mean, we'll put in the theft core. I'm not sure I'm going to use it, but oh well. Alright, so he's dealing 4 damage total this turn. Alright, well, let's get down to business, shall we? There we go. We broke through his armor. Now let's see what he's going to load. Ooh, a little bit more. He's actually trying to do something here. So how do we want to do this? If we move upwards, let's move down since these are already lined up in the middle. We can win the middle lane with our blue core, and then we can load up these cores to win the bottom lane. I'm referring to his bottom lane because technically it's our middle and top. One more damage isn't going to be of any use. He's already paralyzed, so we will finish him this turn regardless. The worst we could do was all one white energy, and that's all we needed with the orange one, I believe, because he only had 4 HP. 3 star coins, a fuel, and we can get Magnetic Storm to power, charge 6, add strength equal to power. Triggers when sum of energy points loaded reaches the threshold. On load, generate an energy of 3 more points. This is a good way to upgrade our oranges even further. But I would like to downgrade the color here maybe. I guess we have a chameleon device, so it's a lot less important to downgrade, but charge might be the way to go. With the theft core, we can swap these two to empty it out so that the charge stays, possibly. We have some star coins. Let's gain 5 more. Let's gamble, and we lost the 5 we gained. Unfortunate. All right, let's upgrade Magnetic Storm probably. That's fine. We did acquire it because we wanted it, so. Spaceship Turbo, Criminal Hans, Danger Level Elite. Get hit, then accelerate. Even in the reckless world of speed racing, Hans is a well-known daredevil. His spaceship Turbo is designed based on this concept. Upon reaching 0 durability, add 1 power to all attack units. So he's going to get stronger the longer we take to actually finish him off. But if we finish him off the first time he goes down, then it won't actually do anything. Turbo Supercharger. Fitting name for the enemy. Let's make a blue 4. Load him something like this. Probably want to move down. And then we'll do a 3. And then we'll do a 1 and move this up. Fortunately, he is going to get his power boost. Let's see if we can take him out before it gets too much worse. There's 5 turned into 7. 16 as well. Let's just hold on to the 2. We can get more damage out of it, I believe. Okay, his middle lane is a little weak. Top and bottom strong again. If we move down, this is going to be our best bet. And then grade a 4. Then if we put a 5 in here, it's a winner. Swapping these evens it up, and then this will actually let us deal 4. I think that's the right move. And we can finish him as he's paralyzed now. Upgrade this to a blue. And that is enough to kill him, so we don't need to load anything else. 3 star coins, a fuel, a treasure. Onboard audio system bottom. All units in the bottom row gain 1 power at the start of battle. After moving, generate a white 1-point energy. Let's do the onboard audio system. Upgrade our ship weight to 7. We do still need some units. Treasure, energy resource, treasure. Start with this treasure since we have Master Collector. Lose 9 coins to gain a rare legendary treasure. Let's do that. Counter triple shot. I don't like very much, but that's okay. Let's do the energy resource. Ooh, we have an interesting gambit here. We can make our low energy points higher for at the cost of our 5. one big one or two medium ones? Let's do the 13344. I kind of like that one. More consistency. We do have a free shop to use. I don't think it's the time. We don't have very many star coins. Ghost only has 37 HP. We just need to barely win a few rounds and then go like a lot harder into the fight. Let's use a 3. No, that's way too much. A 1. We need to upgrade this to orange. What do we want to do here? Throw 4 up there. Slide down. We throw another 4 in. Then we're kind of stuck in the middle. We have to put this here. Just use a 1. We went in 2 lanes. We gained some durability damage. Now we can actually deal some damage in the bottom. This is the problem though, is he's pretty strong as well. We really have to utilize all this power we have, and we have damage unlocked in those rows, and it doesn't matter. Move down, move this up, and then just slot 1 4-point into it. We should have upgraded this to a blue probably. He is paralyzed. This was his high damage turn. How do we do the most damage to him here? Probably stack it like this. Let's upgrade the 4 to blue for later. 3, 1, 4. And then add another 4. That gets him pretty close, but we're out of swaps. And we're out of fuel. Yikes. Getting kind of dangerous. We have a blue 4. We need his bottom lane to be vulnerable. You can lose some health here. It is the boss, so we'll get our health back after. Really need an orange. If we do a 3 up here, we'll live. We'll do it like that. We're gonna deal 10. Yikes. He's only in 2 lanes, but we don't have a lot in those lanes. Yeah, I think I'm just dead right now. Definitely can win this one. There's nothing we can call for support about. We just have to be a little more strategic. Okay, so we need to save energy early on because it seems like we're wasting a lot of it. How do we get through here? Got to use the most strength possible. How does that work? Yeah, doesn't do much for us. Let's not try to win the middle here. I wish I had orange energy, but we'll just do it like that. Take the damage early. Save our fuel. Play a little more strategic. Let's upgrade another 4 to a blue. That lane will win easily. That's the best we can do there. In the middle, we're just not doing great. We'll take the 9. Get him some more damage and durability down. He's going to use some of his fuel. This might be the chance to jump this up a little. Use an orange, use a blue. That's a lot of over damage. Let's use the cheaper one. Paralyzed, and now we'll get actual damage off. Orange. There we go. We got some extra strength out of it as well. Load a blue. Move this down. Load an orange. Load a 4. And we have defeated Ghost much faster and easier the second time around. 5 star coins. Restore all HP and fuel. Let's choose a treasure. At the start of the second turn, add a fuel, or power is triggered without the need of loading energy. That actually makes Magnetic Storm much stronger. On load, add double strength. Add strength equal to the double this point loaded. That is heavy though. On load, load 2 copies of the energy loaded into the central unit. This central replicator is really good, but I want to try overweight core. Let's put that in instead of the blue core, maybe. Bottom lane. Add power to the bottom lane. Do that as well. All right, let's modify our energy resource. Let's do a 1 into a 3, so we never get lower than a 3 now. And then let's get another treasure, so we get a bonus energy. Let's pick 1 out of 3 treasures. Start of the turn, when an attack unit is adjacent to an empty position, add 2 strength. Okay, at the start of the second turn, add 2 points to all energy in hand. When gaining star coins, gain 4 more. Disable after losing star coins. I think Piggy Bank is good since we're decently early on in the run. We've only beat the first boss. Head into the next galaxy here. Spaceship, Thornmail, Criminal, Jin, Danger Level, Henchman. Jin used to be a bounty hunter until he encountered a major downsizing in the Bounty Hunter Association. He knows everything about hunters, including their extreme fondness for their ships. Therefore, he modified a ship that would give all hunters a hard time. Thornmail device. Failure in the showdown, deal 2 damage to the enemy. So we don't really want to win the top and bottom, we want to tie them, but it seems we're going to win the bottom regardless. So let's try to take him down as fast as possible. Because we see the 12 and then the 2 represented by 14 here. We did get our bonus energy. Let's upgrade this to orange. Load into the overweight core. Do the 4. Do the 3. Move this upwards to deal more. Take less. And we have too much colored. That's unfortunate, but oh well. We do win all 3 lanes and paralyze the enemy, but we do take 4 damage for that. We're going to take another 4 if we leave stuff in the bottom lane. There's nothing we can do about the top lane. There's too many attack units that just deal power damage. But we can just finish them off here. So overweight core is actually pretty good. Big damage in 1 lane. 4 star coins, a fuel, and a new unit. Fully loaded, add 5 strength and upgrade the lowest graded slot. Reactor, fully loaded, gain double strength. A weight of 2. We have modification, unit, or unknown. Let's just do modification. Swap the upgrade levels of 2 units. We only have this upgraded. Downgraded, it would be on strength, add Oh, we have an orange slot added to it. Okay. See, I don't like that. 2 power, 3 power, 5 slots for some reason. Maybe we'll do the reactor. And then we can slot the reactor in instead of 2 of these. Do it something like this. I think that'll be good for this fight. Spaceship Immobilizer, Arca, Henchmen. It is widely known that the Beastkin are all athletic, especially in ship racing. But Arca is an exception. He can't even manage to dock a ship properly. So with the attitude of, if I can't pilot it well, then nobody can, he modified his own spaceship, the Immobilizer. When the enemy moves, add 1 power. Let's see if we can get through this fight without moving, I guess. We do have the bottom row pretty heavily stacked here. Put a 4 in, a 3. See, unfortunately, we can't fully load this, but that's okay. I don't think we need to. Honestly, that's more than fine. We'll just move our units around. We won't move the ship. Big 4 to match their 13. Then if we fully load this, that should be a bunch more damage, and it is. The immobilizer's down to 1 HP already. He's going down no matter what, so let's just make sure we don't take any damage. A blue, a white. Oh yeah. We'll do it like this, I think. A little less damage on our part. Oh, I need to brush up on my ship something. 4 star coins, a fuel, and then a 7-point device. Generate an orange 7-point energy for 2 blues. Not worth it. Currently, with what we have. Fracture device. On load, generate X blue 1-point energy where X is equal to the loaded point, then destroy self. Whoa. That can be good to help us through a boss battle or something, but thinking the 7-point device has more potential for a build. Let's get a modification. Grade the highest slot of a common 3, a rare 2, or a legendary unit 1 time. Let's do a legendary unit 1 time. And then you decide on a legendary unit, a rarity in the world. It appears to be quite the challenge for the machine. The master anxiously watches, seemingly hoping that the machine does not explode. Thankfully, it successfully modifies the unit. That's good. I didn't want to lose my unit. Lose orange core, gain 10 star coins. Definitely possible. We take that one. Lose 10 star coins, gain reforge device, generate 3 energy when fully loaded. Gain swap machine at the start of the battle, add 3 max swap for this battle. That's pretty good. Gain reactor, fully loaded, gain double strength. See, I would get a reactor plus, but we already have one. I don't feel like we need another one, at least right now. Thinking the swap machine is good since we have a lot of open slots here. We'll have 8 swaps. Spaceship, Saint, Criminal, Nyla, Danger Level, Elite. Throughout history, renowned charlatans have always been able to disguise themselves as victims to gain fame and fortune. Nyla is no exception, so don't be fooled by her harmless look. Let's get right into this battle. Deal damage equal to current durability. So we want to hit all slots. We're going to move down. Going to move this up, I believe. Let's upgrade this to an orange. We'll do 4, 3. We'll do a 3. We'll load a 4 for double damage here. And then I'm thinking we'll just put a 3 up top. Shouldn't have done that. I should have went with the reactor, but I need to lower the damage we're taking. we can deal a lot of damage or we can stun them. I would say we stun them. I think it's definitely going to be the play here. We're still dealing 23 damage, and we should be able to take them out on this turn. Let's see. We don't need an orange necessarily. We can just do these plus this one. That's 32. I think that's the best we were going to get there. And we can go for the same type of thing. And that should be the Saint taken out. Not bad damage for that type of fight. We only took 3. 4 star coins, a fuel. Let's choose a treasure. We did lose star coins, so we ruined our piggy bank. That's really unfortunate. So we lost 4 coins on this. At the start of battle, for each equipped fully loaded unit, generate a white 1 point energy. At the start of battle, though. Each battle, the first fully loaded effect will trigger an extra time. I mean, kinda got a fully loaded thing going on here. Could have had that equipped the whole time for whatever we wanted. We have 2, so we'll get 2 free energies, which won't really be consequential because they'll be 1s. Let's just double the effect. You can never have too many treasures. Guy loves treasure. Get another treasure. Gain a rare treasure planning document. After experiencing a vacation event or completing a call for support, gain 3 star coins. Nice. Gain 3 already. Let's change our energy resource. Remove all white and orange. That doesn't sound awful. We only have 1 orange slot, and we can upgrade with our chameleon device. Spaceship Scorpio. G960 is the criminal. Danger level boss. Originally, G960 was a garbage collection robot in the Lonestar universe. It collected all the basic cores discarded by players. Till one day, it even received a basic core plus. It grows to hate the players' extravagance and waste, swearing to make them feel the power of the basic core. I guess we can get one more thing in. Let's just throw in a blue core. I think that's going to be the easiest to load. Just basic cores with a ton of slots, and start of the turn, equip a basic core to an empty enemy position. That's really funny. Unload, apply double strength to a random friendly and enemy attack unit. The 22 in the top, and I have double strength on our double strength. 30. That's pretty good. Two 7s because of our doubling effect. Pretty good. Grade this to orange. I think this is what we're going with here, but we might want to reorganize. So, ooh, I wish that was an attack unit. Let's do it this way. We'll do the durability damage. See how it turns out for next turn. I love the basic core he added to us. It's kind of funny. Only gonna make 1 7 if we do it this time. Double this one up. Swap it around like that. Ooh, and this has the extra damage. Not much we can do there. We'll just take a little bit. We should get a heal after this fight, so it shouldn't matter too much as long as we survive. We're going to go for the 7 again. Maybe we shouldn't have. We can dodge. switch this upwards and switch this upwards. And just barely scrape by. And they'll be stunned. Load that one. Load this one. Geez, we probably should have loaded the reactor. Oh well. It's been 6, 12, 14. I don't know if we would have finished them. Okay, we have double strength in our strongest unit. Then we can load the double strength unit. This is really close. We have no more swaps. Yikes. No more fuel. They are pretty weak. We load 2 4s. This will double up. We will win, but at what cost here? Wow, we have to actually restart this one. I'm surprised. So what can we do differently at the onset of this fight to help us a little bit more? Let's use our heal. And then let's jump in. I think that will let us win. That was all we needed, was just the heal. That's unfortunate we had to waste our time doing that. And I did have some misplays during the fight, so it is completely reasonable that we could still win here. Do something along these lines. Let's go down. And then this way we can swap these into the appropriate places. Jeez. We loaded the thief core. I hate this thing. Move everything up first. Honestly, I would like this one to get extra damage this turn. Moving down. 2 3s to make an orange 7 for next turn, I would say. We don't really need it right now. Kind of ideal. Moving up is what we want. Using a lot of our swaps though. Seven is really strong. Do the 4. Fill up this one. There we go. That's a lot more damage than we were outputting last time. We're running a little low on swaps and we're almost out of fuel, but we do get our paralysis here if we just live even. I'm not a fan of that basic core being the double power core, but you know, that's what he's rocking. 17. Move this upwards. That's some decent damage, and then he'll be paralyzed, and we'll only have to do 35. I think that's doable. I mean, I wish it was easier to know. Load a 7 into our doubler, and then we'll be a little short here. 31 either way. I mean, we'll upgrade it to orange. I don't think that does anything. Ooh, that's big damage. What's doubled? This. Wow, I think this run is a little hosed. This fight is just going to be hard regardless of what we do. But we misplayed it again. I think we can do it. We're very close. We just need to do it efficiently. which honestly I think starts with loading up on 2 of these, and then using this to mitigate some damage, and we can start the charge on the magnetic storm. Big damage, but we traded damage, so not as good as it could have been. Going 4 and 3 here is also double damage, and then this will just cancel out. We are doing better on durability here. Getting through them a little bit faster. What does this do? That's pretty good. Then we move upwards. Thinking this is what we want here. Swap the 2 around. Load up the row with the extra strength. You only take 1. They're so close to being stunned. Okay. Put the 4 into the doubler. Move down, swap. Swap this up. Gotta paralyze him here. Nothing different we can do though. Two 3s turn into a 7. This will be loaded with 7. Here, let's just do 2 3s. 7 plus 4 is 11. Plus 1, 12. Double, 24. This is just a straight 21. Yeah. Been the difficulty here for sure is we're so close to winning and then we just fizzle right here at the end. Because we just don't have enough to live through this. We don't have enough fuel. There's something in the star coins we can get. Start of the 3rd turn, 4 power. I don't like temporary power. We're making something orange energy. We'll do the temporary power. I mean, that seems like the best bet here. I wish this fight wasn't so close. We'll start by upgrading, because this really gives us the best early damage. Add strength equal to power. Not beneficial enough for us to worry about. At least not right now. We're in 3. We want to go down. Move this up. Move this up. Move these up. I mean, we'll dodge down most of the time if we can. And into everything. Big damage on the bottom. Gotta go up, but that's only 1 swap. Do it like that. Let's just put a 7 in. We can do this damage pretty big right here. Get that charged a little bit. Maybe that extra strength on a turn is gonna do us some favors. Use 2 3s to turn into a 7. And then what is our... I think we got him. There we go. We did get him. We didn't even make it to the, or we did make it. Okay. So that was what was the difference. We'll get full HP and fuel. Another treasure at the start of the turn. Generate a white 1-point energy. And then gain a 7-point energy resource. I'm thinking a 7 points gonna do us some good. Unload, trigger the fully loaded and charge effect of adjacent units, then destroy. When you load the last energy from hand, add 4 strength. Go with an endless core. I think there's something here with theft core and endless core, but it's not too strong. We have a 7-point energy resource. Not enough coins to shop, probably. Let's just upgrade. 7 damage to upgrade. Don't worry about that. Extra slot. This could be really strong. And we don't have anything lower than a blue, so that's fine. Upgrade again. Another power is pretty good. Yeah. Alright, let's leave. 14 damage is enough. Let's go to a legendary repair here. Copy the highest graded slot of a unit. Remove the lowest graded slot of one unit. And upgrade a unit. Gain 9 max HP. Remove the lowest graded slot of a unit. Why would you we're removing this. Yes. Very smart use of that. I was wondering how we could utilize it. We've gotten a promotion to a 3-star hunter. Took us long enough with that boss battle, having to re-roll it like 3 times. Merry-Go-Round by Ivankov. Surprisingly, despite Ivankov's notorious reputation as a space pirate, he possesses a childlike heart. He's even gone as far as crafting his own whimsical spaceship, the Merry-Go-Round, as his personal wonderland. Spin it. Rotating core, so it's the corners and the middles, probably. That's okay. I think this guy is going to be a lot weaker than our last opponent. Another 7. Oh, jeez. We just take him out. We'll perish if we just take him out. So let's not do that. Let's trigger this and then revive while also leaving him at 3 HP. Gonna deal 36 total. We're gonna upgrade a 3 to a 7. Get the 7 out there. Slide upwards. Upgrade this to an orange unit. And we'll take no damage while taking out the merry-go-round. Pretty easy henchman fight. 5 star coins, a fuel, and then let's choose a unit. Unload while equipped to the central position, add strength equal to the loaded point. That's pretty good. Fully loaded. Generate a white 9-point energy and add a blue slot at the start of the next turn. So it gets worse every turn. This is better than the blue core, so we're gonna just trade that out. Honestly, theft core might be worse than the endless core. The 0 weight though, that is nice for that factor. 22 star coins. Let's see if we can get something going here. Display 1 unit. If its weight is 1, get 3. If its weight 0 or 2, get 15. Or if its weight is greater than equal to 3 or less than or equal to -1, gain 30. Where's our big and overweight core? He's so overwhelmed that he forgets to take pictures and gives you all the star coins he has. Well, let's get some treasure. Every 25 energy generated, generate a 9 point. That's perfect. effects that trigger at the start of the X turn for units and treasures will now trigger at the start of the first turn. I like that. And then attack units add 2 strength when 1 point energy is loaded. Let's go for that as well. At the start of the turn, equip a random unupgraded attack unit to the empty position behind. That's good for like an empty board. At the start of the battle, add 1 power. At the start of the turn, add 1 power. Supercharging core might actually be decent to slide in here instead of the theft core or something else. We'll see. I mean, we might just slot it in after the elite fight even. Spaceship, 1 punch, criminal, Tomazu. Danger level henchman. Anyone who can withstand a punch from Tomazu will be respected as a real man by him. By the way, this creepy bald guy is a cute granddaughter. I don't know why it's saying all this about him, but you know what? We'll just roll with it. Alright, on the first turn, our power alone speaks for itself because of the sound wave mixed with the acceleration watch. Let's upgrade a 3 into 2 7s and obliterate him. 4, 4. Yeah. We have a lot of damage output on the first turn now. Build is getting pretty strong. 5 coins, a fuel, and Old Teller's Pan. On load, this lane takes at most 1 damage for the showdown this turn, then destroys itself. On load, generate an energy of 1 less point and 1 point energy that is the same color. We're just like sliding one off the top. Since this is a 0, we'll take it to add temporarily for elite fight. Swap, unit, unknown, unknown, or upgrade. Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade a rare unit. Yeah, we'll do the rare unit. Solar flare. That's pretty good. Strength equal to loaded point. This is double the strength, so once this is full, then we'll load this up. Dealing a lot of damage here. Another unknown. It's like 3 units. Add a random color slot to one of them. This one. This one. And let's do... Maybe magnetic storm so that we have a chance to, yeah, I went for that one, of course. Chance to load more for charge so we can double the double. Or just adding. I wish it was doubling. Spaceship, Decay Blade, Criminal, R26, Danger Level, Elite. As a mech, R26 excels in programming like no one else and even created units that allow you to cheat and modify data on your computer. When durability reaches 0, the enemy gains a 1 point energy resource and a white energy resource for this battle. On load, temporarily change all enemy color energy resources to white. On load, temporarily change all enemy point energy resources to 1. Wow. So he's going to be messing with us. And he's going to load this one next turn. I like how they have warnings for this fight. I don't think we'll get there, though. Sorry to say it to you, buddy. Let's upgrade one. Orange. 4. 3. We'll do it like this so that we don't take any damage. Why can't I even win by adjusting the odds of the battle or something? 5 star coins, a fuel, a treasure. During the battle, the first attack unit that loads energy from hand adds 2 power. When you load a less than equal to 3 energy from hand within a turn, add 2 strength to all attack units at the start of the next turn. We have a lot of 3 point energy resources. Let's do automatic module. Get our slot. Let's just get rid of the old teller's pan. We don't really need it. Modify our energy resources. Remove the lowest, copy the highest. Copy the highest, another 7. Gonna increase our odds of 7s. And then add an orange slot, degrade the highest slot twice. You can only get blues, so highest slot twice isn't too much of an issue, but an orange slot is, so we'll just make the solar flare easier to load. We only have one thing that takes an orange slot now. Ooh. The spaceship is Tombs, Criminal Undertaker, Danger Level Boss. No one has ever seen the Undertaker himself. Rumor has it that he is the Wraith of the universe, the nightmare of planets. Wherever his ship, the Tombstone, appears, it becomes a graveyard for spaceships and a forbidden zone for bounty hunters. We'll show you what a forbidden zone for bounty hunters looks like. Upgrade to some 7s and a 9. Perfect. Big damage to start here. Big damage, big damage, big damage. We went a little overboard. Maybe like this. Yeah, that preserves our HP. The dead return. He's part of middle management. He can only use the middle rows. And then we'll double this. We'll go this way. A lot of durability damage, so if we kill him here, he'll be stunned on his first turn where he gets the big King Ghost. Okay, we got the orange energy. 7. Unfortunately, he's stunned to finish him, and we're still going to have to deal with the Mega King Ghost in the middle, but that's okay. We can use this turn to save up some energy. All we have to do is waste 1 here. But we should be able to finish him off right here. Okay, so what do we do? Upgrades, people, upgrades. 7, 7, 7, 7. That's a win. Don't even need to defend myself. That's the end of the run. And what are we going to unlock? We did pretty good on this run, even though we had to re-roll a few times, up to level 11. So we'll get our second modifier. We've unlocked the Spectra ship. We'll check that out in the next episode. We've got Coffee, Leopard, Hero, and a Ranger. We'll have to see what they do next time if we pick them. And then these are the new random traits. Alrighty. Thank you all for stopping by the Cro-Magnon Cave, my Neanderthals, for some Lonestar. We'll be checking out that new ship we've unlocked in the next one, and I will see you all later. Peace out, Cro-Magnon Cave.